Okay, so here we go, boys and girls. We have a short answer question here in math that we're going to practice our strategies and how to get to that final correct answer. So the first thing I want to start with is remembering that we always start at the top of the page and read everything that's on the page. So we know that this is mathematics and it's session 1. This happens to be question number 6, and it is a short answer question. Write your answer to question 6 in the box provided in your student answer booklet. Do not write your answer in this test booklet. You may do your figuring in the test booklet. Now, for now, we're just practicing this type of question. We don't actually have an answer booklet and a test booklet, but we will eventually, so we will practice that skill after. So let's begin by reading the entire question. Leon's clues are about a number are shown in the box below. It is greater than 35 but less than 55. It is a multiple of 8. Write a number that matches both of Leon's clues. So here I made sure that I knew what type of question I was looking for and what I was doing for my answer. So remembering that when it is a short answer, it's about the answer. Not that you don't have to do calculations to figure out your answer, but what we're looking for right now for this specific type of question is the answer that will be put in a specific spot, the answer box. So now here we are into the question, and I highlighted the box here because this is good test-taking strategy to know that when a box is given or any type of graphic table is there is information there that needs to be utilized to answer the question. So in this case, we have Leon's 2 clues in this box. First one is it is greater than 35 but less than 55. And the second one is it is a multiple of 8. I also highlighted write a number that matches both of Leon's clues. Now in this case, yes, it is a question. It's question number 6, and we do need to come up with an answer. But now looking at this, there isn't a question necessarily there. We are used to seeing questions with question marks, and this doesn't have one there. It is a task, though. It's giving us a job that we need to do. In this case, it's write a number that matches both of Leon's clues. So here's the strategy that I'm looking at. I just here looked at greater than 35. So I wrote over here that greater than symbol that we may used to seeing, 35. Also that it's less than 55. So this number that we're looking for falls somewhere between greater than 35, which would be 36, and less than 55, which would be 54. So it could be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Now that's one of the clues. The other one we need to figure out if it's a multiple of 8. And if we're not sure what a multiple is, follow my arrow right over here. And I've showed you I have 2 factors here, 8 and 1, and I'm multiplying them together, and I get 8, which is the product, or in other words, a multiple. So to try to figure this out, what I did was think about my 8 facts here, and I wrote them all out from 8 times 1 through 8 times 12. And here are all of the answers, the products, or what we're looking for, multiples here. Now, we have to remember that first clue that we had, that it has to be greater than 35 and less than 55. So my next step would be to look at those products or those multiples, and I crossed out any number that doesn't fit into that. So 8 is not greater than 35. Neither is 16, 24, or 32. I also started back here, and remember it's got to be less than 55. So 96, 88, 80, 72, 64, and 56 don't fit that clue either. So what I'm left with here is the multiple of 40 and the multiple of 48. Now, in looking at the clues, it has to be greater than 35. Both 40 and 48 are greater than 35, but also less than 55, which 40 and 48 also are. And we know they're multiples of 8 because this one is a product of 8 times 5, and this is a product of 8 times 6. So we know that when we go to choose our answer, in this case I chose 40, but I could have chosen 48, our answer fits that criteria. So, or that clue. So now, here's the task. Here's a similar problem here, which using those similar strategies, I would like you to complete and have ready for us to go over tomorrow or when we meet again.
But I can show you in a little bit. I just want to make sure everyone's at least get their videos going. But that's
Thank you.